Hey guys, welcome to another Plan With Me session. Today we're going to be doing our bullet journal for September, if you can believe it's already here. As you can tell, I did this kind of like leaf wreath kind of thing, and I went ahead and I did it with pencil first, but now I'm going in with my Tombow Dual brush in the shade 133 to color in some of the leaves here. And then I'm going to go in with a mild liner, and this is just the typical brown color, and I'm going to color in these little acorns. The mild liners, I can't seem to find where they have like the shade numbers or anything of that sort, but I will link everything down below that I've used so that you guys can get a better feel of it. Anyway, now I'm going in with another Tombow Dual brush, this one in the color 933. And that's giving me like that gorgeous orange. It's just going to be a nice pop of all these fall colors. Next, I'm using another mild liner, and this is kind of like a dingy yellow color. I don't really know how to explain it. Again, I'll link everything below. But yeah, like I stated, they don't seem to have numbers on them. And then this is just another mild liner in like a darker green color. And I think it's looking really, really nice so far. So I'm going in with another Tombow Dual brush, and this one's in the shade 173. And I'm just going to go ahead and color all these like lettuce kind of looking leaves in the same shade. And you'll notice with all the leaves, I went with the same shade for each one of them, just to have a little bit of uniformity, but still have like that array of colors. If you haven't seen them yet, I will go ahead and link above my Plan With Me's for the past couple of months. And I'll also go ahead and link in a card above the bullet journal setup video that I did when I first got my bullet journal, so you guys can see like all the collections that I have and things of that sort. Additionally, if you want to see like a flip through, I'm going to be doing that over on my blog, just because these videos were getting a little teeny bit too long and maybe that's not what everybody wants to see. So if you want to head over to that, you can click the description box and click on the link there, and you can see my flip through in detail there. For these little almost heart-shaped leaves, I'm using another mild liner. This is like I would say like a really warm pink is kind of what the pencil itself looks like, but as you can see, the shade on the paper is a more orangey toned, but I still think it came out really, really nice. And now I'm just going to go ahead and use my Micron pen from Pigma, and I'm just going to do the outlines and all the little like I guess leaf veins inside, just to kind of help everything be a little bit more polished and finished look. And yeah, just going to keep on going with that. If you have any suggestions for further monthly themes that you would like to see me do, then you guys can go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I do always try to read and respond to all of your comments, so they're not falling on deaf ears. I'm here, I'm definitely reading them. And I'm just really, really excited to see what kind of ideas you guys come up with. If you end up recreating this or any of the other themes that I've done in the past, don't forget to tag me on all social media, and I will definitely make sure to show you guys lots and lots of love, and maybe I'll even feature you in like one of my next Plan With Me videos. So I'm almost done with this part of like the drawing, quote unquote. Again, this is just something that I thought was simple enough for me to do, but you know, sometimes if you just add more of it, or if you just add, you know, specific designs or different color patterns, it kind of takes your drawing to the next level, because I'm not a good artist whatsoever. I don't have a steady hand. So this is just super, super easy, and it's just a great tip to follow, is to just do what you can and then just up it up a little bit, whether it's with your colors or your designs. And I promise you guys, you know, if you just keep practicing, you'll get much better. And just FYI, I would say that it took me about maybe an hour to do this cover page completely finished, just so that you guys kind of get an idea of how long it took me just sitting there doing this, you know, how long it would take in real time, not sped up. It probably did take me about an hour or so. Next, we've got to go ahead and add our title, of course, which this month is September. So first I went in with that same dingy yellow mild liner, and then I kind of tried to create an ombre effect, first using a Tombow Dual brush in the shade 933, and then I used like that dingy pink mild liner that I talked about before, and it's not as like stand out as I would like it to be, but I'm not very good at drawing shadows and I thought I would just ruin it. So I left it like this and I'm honestly pretty happy with it. Next, I'm going to be adding my monthly calendar. As you can tell, I've obviously first did it in pencil, and that's just to make sure that I don't mess up, that my boxes are all the right sizes and things of that sort, just to make sure that everything's just like a seamless transition, and that way my videos are nice and neat. But anyway, right now I'm using the Tombow Dual Brush in the shade N15, which is just your regular run-of-the-mill black one, and just filling in all of those boxes. And next I went in and I was writing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I realized, oh my God, I totally messed that up. So I just went and I got a little whiteout tape and I'm just going to go ahead and white out all the little teensy bits that I messed up. And I'll start again, this time, of course, starting with the correct date, Sunday. And I kind of like how this turned out a little bit better than I've done in my previous monthly overviews. I just think it looks a little bit neater. Now I'm going in and I'm doing the word sept to stand for September, and I'm going to kind of do that ombre effect again. So first I used a mild liner and then I went back in with a Tombow Dual Brush. This one's in the shade 173 to kind of create a little bit of that ombre effect. And I'm just going to be kind of playing with greens and the oranges and the dingy yellows as I go throughout this monthly theme. So next I'm using that dingy yellow mild liner again, and I'm just kind of creating a little teeny bit of a highlight so that once I write in my numbers of the month, they'll kind of stand out a little bit more. And now I'm using the dingy pink one to write out my goal of the month, and then I'm going to go in with my micron Pigma pen and I'm just going to kind of create a little teeny bit of calligraphy just to add a little bit of pizzazz. And next I'm creating a space to put in my monthly tracker. Right now, what I'm tracking the most is my YouTube and my Instagram growing, following, whatever you want to call it. So that's going to be that little section there. And then of course I'm going to go ahead and create my quote of the month section. I always like to have a quote that I do. So I'm just going to go ahead and write that in now to just put like QOTM, which is like quote of the month. I just use that regular black Tombow Dual Brush. And for the quote, I put life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the fall, which is a quote by F. Scott Fitzgerald. And I thought it was very fitting since I'm going with the fall theme this month. Next, I'm just taking my micron Pigma pen and I'm writing in the numbers of the month. And this is the monthly overview, guys. Next, I'm creating my sheet where I do my master to-do list. You'll notice I kind of flipped a few pages back just to kind of take a look how I did it before because I really like how it turned out and I like how I used it. So again, I'm just doing kind of like that same quote-unquote calligraphy because I'm not very good at it. And then I'm going to create a key so that when I look back on this list at the end of the month, or through the month, I should say, I can kind of see what I need to work on. And this time, rather than split it into categories as to what to do, I did it based on the urgency. On the next page, you'll notice I have another tracker. Last month in this specific page, I did a 30-day yoga challenge. So you guys can go ahead and check out the link below to go to my blog and see how I did that and how I ended up doing at the end of the month. And so this time I'm doing again 30 days. You'll notice it's in 3 sections and I'm writing level 1, level 2, and level 3, and you can probably guess why. And that's because this month I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and do the 30-day shred, or at least I'm going to try to. I just got cleared to work out again after having my baby, and I'm not really like trying to lose weight, but for those other moms out there, you guys know you literally have 0 muscle, so really I'm just kind of trying to create tone and just kind of get a little bit of muscle back so I don't feel like I'm dying. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do my weekly spread, starting with my monthly overview. You guys know I love to have this because I just like to see where all the days of the month fall. These first set of boxes here are for my weekly events. And this time, I thought it would be cute if instead of just regular boxes with numbers, I did the little acorns. I just thought they were the easiest to draw out of all the designs that I did on that front page. So I just thought, I don't know, it's cute. So that's where all my numbers are going to go, and maybe my next weekly spread will be a little bit different. You guys can always follow my Instagram to see like my different spreads. I know I didn't really do a good job of it last month, but again, I do have a newborn, so it's just a little bit hard to like keep up with that. But I do plan on doing much better this month since my baby's getting a little older now. But anyway, moving on, this first box here is for my meals, and then the next one is for my habit tracker, and then that bottom one there is for shopping. And you'll notice that this one here says Alicia HW, and that's just it. I was gonna put like only Alicia's homework, but then I realized, wait, there's other things that I need to track for her as well now that she's back in school, so that's gonna be for that. And of course, as you can tell, I went in with like a nice little color scheme of greens, using a mild liner and my Tombow dual brush pen. And the one that I used as my quote unquote highlight color here is the one in the shade 133. And that's just going to kind of help to bring everything a little bit more forward, just add a little bit of pizzazz there. But because the color is so light, of course I'm going back in with my micron pigment pen and just kind of tracing over it a little bit. That way it just kind of, looks more intentional that it was highlighted. But of course, if you use your micron pigment pen first and then highlight afterwards, that ink is going to run, guys. But anyway, this is what my weekly spread looks like. And I really, really like how this whole month basically came out. I'm excited to play around with these fall colors and show you guys different weekly spreads and how I'll be incorporating this month's theme into them. So anyway, I'm going to give you guys a final flip through here. Let me know what you guys think about this theme, if you guys like it, if you guys would do it, if you're doing the 30-day shred as well. Definitely leave me a comment below and we will support each other through this gruesome process. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!